Hi, my name is David Catalana, and I'm going to be talking about the coping skill, the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. Now, before I get into this technique, I just want to explain how it came to be. So I was a mental health counselor, and working with many of my clients, a lot of them were struggling with trauma, past trauma. And what would happen is when things would happen that would trigger their trauma, they would begin to relive the experiences of the trauma that happened to them. Now, when we are facing trauma, our brain has to react through the limbic system in order to enter a survival state. And we begin to put on almost a lens of survival mode. And during that, we are feeling anxious, feel stress, and all these things in order to survive the trauma that once happened to us. Well, even though the trauma may have been many years ago or some time ago, our brain continues to come back to that trauma survival state. So this technique, it's called the 5-4-3-2-1 technique, and it's a grounding technique to help bring our brain back to a stable state of mind. It helps us bring us back to the now, and it uses our five senses for doing that. So the 5-4-3-2-1 technique is just as it sounds. You have 5 things you're going to see, 4 things you're going to feel, 3 things you're going to hear, 2 things you're going to smell, and then you're going to say 1 thing you're thankful for, right? So we're going to go through this together, right? So first, when you're doing this technique, you want to make sure that you're stable in a chair and that you have your feet grounded to the ground. Again, this technique is used whenever you begin to feel panic attacks, whenever you're beginning to feel super unsafe, or beginning to feel the trauma of your past, or maybe you're just feeling anxiety, or just feeling some really bad thoughts, right? So the first thing we do is we identify 5 things in the room with our eyes. So we use our eyes. So I see a table, it's brown. I see a chair, it's green. I see the wall, it's beige. So I simply just point out things in the room and the color and texture they have, right? Second, I'm going to feel things. And this can go as far as, okay, I feel my butt in the chair. I feel my back against the chair. I feel my clothes are soft. I can feel the breath going through my lungs. I can feel my heartbeat, right? Just, feeling things around you. And that can be, internally, like feeling, okay, I feel my heart beating. It could be outside, like, okay, I feel the table, things like that. Third, we're going to do hearing. So you're going to be quiet. Okay, I hear my computer making noise. I hear some noises in the background of a TV. I hear my breathing. So identify 3 things that you hear. And then second, I'm going to do 2 things I smell. Smells like apartment. Kind of smell the trash. I can smell, the heat from my computer, right? And then I'm either gonna say 1 thing I'm grateful for or 1 thing that encourages me, right? So, so 1 thing I personally say is like, God has a plan for my life. All right, He has a plan. That's what 1 thing I say. But you can say something you're grateful for. You know what? I'm grateful to be alive today. I'm grateful to have another day. And I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful that I got to wake up this morning. You can find 1 thing that you can say that you're grateful for. So again, that's a 5-4-3-2-1 technique. And hopefully you can use that to help ground you when you're facing a situation where you're facing trauma. Thank you so much, and hope to see you next time.